Okay. I think I need a bigger storage place. New banner, new one. I don't think it's a new event, but yeah, it's one I haven't done. Skipping, yeah, of course, nothing. I did not get Aru or Kyoko. Not even close, man. Not even a single 3-star, man. And 120 pulls in. Not a single good thing. Then we have the drill. I already did that. This one's a rerun, so. Hold on, could you repeat that? Did you enjoy your food? Wait. Oh. Yeah, definitely. It was pretty good. Honestly, it was a bit lacking. But considering the size of the restaurant and the fact that it's run by one person, it passes. I especially like the Ozoni special. The key to good Ozoni is the grilled rice cake, and this one had a perfect fluffiness value. The other dishes were impressive too. It was a straightforward, neatly prepared menu. The grilled fish was good. Its skin was crispy, but the flesh was well marinated and soft. It was all good. I just wish the portions were a little bigger. You would think that no matter the size the portions were. I liked everything. It would have been even more delicious if you used curry powder, vinegar, and syrup. You're the only one who likes that. Who likes that. Oh. Okay. Let me get the check. Thank you. I'm glad that my final guests were nice people. Final guest? Yes, the Sparrow restaurant will be closing. Oh. Huh? What? What? Why? That's too bad. I was happy to find a good restaurant. Yeah. It was really yummy. I'll eat anything from this place. Coming from you, that's not saying much. You were pretty impressed too, weren't you, Junko? Well, I guess I was thinking about how long it's been since I tasted something this delicious. And every time we had something really good, it's always been followed by something going wrong for some reason. I think that's mostly a you thing, Junko. Only me. Don't try to act like you guys aren't normally the reason. I wonder if we'll ever be able to find a restaurant like this again. Feels like we just found treasure, but it's being stolen right in front of us. The small portions make it a small treasure, but the analogy speaks to me. We will not yield so easily. What do you mean? It's not like there's anything we can do. You're right. If we had known about this place a little earlier, we could have promoted it but now all we can do is watch it disappear. It's a bit sad. Do you think I won't have a plan? Maybe I know people who could lend a helping hand. New Year events. It's September. Wow. Alright. Shop, let's see. Yeah, we have the Blu-rays for Gehenna, notes, and exchange tickets. Oh, I see. The task? What about? Yeah, I need I need the money. I need the credits, man. Oh, free unit. Shunko. New Year. Help wanted. Fuga? Yeah. I was having such a good day. I had no work today. Got to sleep in, prepare myself a delicious breakfast. Even I was putting on my kimono. I was looking forward to my first prayer of the year. But then, why me? Fuga. Having your plans derail is simply a part of life itself. You will find time and time again that you must overcome life's countless trials. Human achievement rises only from the ashes of struggle. That's pretty lofty, coming from the person who kidnapped me. You're welcome. Speaking of compliments, that's a beautiful kimono, Fuka. You look great in it. Thank you. I guess you and your outfit look beautiful as well, Haruna. Thank you. I dressed up slightly more than usual. Now then, let's get to the point. There's an issue of utmost urgency that the Government Research Society invited you here today for. We have an important mission for you. You know, kidnapping and inviting aren't synonyms, right? Well, I'm used to you acting as if they are at this point. Now that I think about it, the saying, people are creatures of habit, is a bit scary, isn't it? Yes, our apologies. Now the Government Research Society has discovered a diamond in the rough, a restaurant called Sparrow. But Sparrow is about to close down. Fuka, if truffles were left on the roadside without any protection, what would you do as a chef? I'll infuse them with oil, of course. You will need to cook them as quickly as possible. Exactly, this is exactly how we must view this situation. For a restaurant of such great proportions, to close is a loss to the entire world. And for us to allow that to happen would be an affront to gastronomy. Well, don't even know what that is. If you're going to make me listen to the entire speech, could you at least untie me? Isn't it up to the owner whether the restaurant closes or not? A restaurant's closure is the owner's decision. That's fundamentally correct. But even if that's their free... Alright. That's their prerogative. Oh, my bad. Oh. Okay. Kurodate Haruna deny their decision. God forgives. But I don't. No, please start forgiving people and start untying people. I think it should be soon. Oh, yep. You're here, Sensei. Yay. Uh, how have you been? Hello, everyone. Everyone looks amazing in their outfits. Sensei, you are here to rescue me. I wish that were the case. But I, too, was kidnapped. Oh, I see. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm not gonna cry. Can I cry at least? Oh, the necessary participants are here. So let's come up with a solution. Well, how can we save Sparrow? That is the question the Government Research Society must resolve. Was kidnapping really a necessary step in this plan? This is an endeavor built on determination and resolution, Sensei. Using such unconventional methods is how I show from the depths of my heart how sincere I am about it. That's the next step of your sincerity, murderer. Kidnapping aside, I think we skipped a step. What does the owner have to say about all this? Right, the opinion of the person whose livelihood depends on this. I was so passionate, so sincere, that little details seem to have slipped my mind. Thank you for the advice, Sensei. It was a good idea to to invite you, Sensei. I'm starting to doubt how much she's thought this through. Is that who I think it is? Or no, something's off. Don't you get it? Move out already. How many times do you have to learn this lesson? I'm sorry. These things take time. I just had my final guest. I'll get out as soon as I can. Well, it's not like we want to do this. We're nice people. The nicest under the right situation. And the right situation is very simply you doing what we say. Oh. Do you understand? So let's create this right situation together. oh no. Huh? Aruna? Looks like there are other guests today. Unpleasant ones. That's that we're going to handle, right, Aruna? The Government Research Society seeks the best food the world has to offer. So when someone who offers that is in trouble, well, we'll certainly not ignore it. I totally agree. Let's get rolling. I knew something like this would happen. Haruna, what exactly are you planning to do? We should probably step back just in case. That's wise. Juri. Oh, thank you, Sensei. But it's less wisdom and more reflex gained from experience. Yeah, Sensei. It's impossible to get through to Haruna when she's like that. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Can't you see we're working here? No, I can't. All I see are thugs disturbing Gastronomic. Okay. Gastronomic harmony. Ugh. And when it comes to thugs, my preferred method of communication is gunfire. Now then, Gorman Research Society, are you ready? Oh. Wait. Why these characters though? Okay. So Fuka and Cherry, Aru, uh, Mitsuki. Okay. Don't quite understand why. Never mind. Alright. Wait. Oh, it's a. Ugh. Okay, where's Fuka? There's Jerry. Fuka is the. Okay. Aru. Suki, where's she? Wait, that's. Oh, there she is. Okay, then it's then I have a few more options with regular Aru, Kayoko. Yeah, Kayoko. Alright, let's just go with that. I remember this, and not just how bad it hurts right now. You'll pay for messing with the the gourmet's helmet gangsters. That's so strange. They also have a different group. So much time wasted on people with so little taste and manners. Names or food. What do you mean by names? Now, shall we get back to our original goal? Thank you for your kindness. I can never repay you. Especially since continuing this business is literally impossible. Can you explain your situation in more detail? I don't know if well, I'm gonna close down anyway. Might as well. did you happen to notice all the franchise restaurants outside? They're they're crowding out all the small businesses. I'm not the first, and I'm likely not the won't be the last. So the street is drowning with cheap food with corporate mandated standardized flavor. Heartbreaking, but from familiar sight to gourmet. Okay, gourmand. Oh, that's such a strange word around the world. Just gourmet people. It isn't easy competing against the prices and resources of franchises. It's like they suck the air out of the room. To make matters even worse, something disastrous happened personally as well. What do you mean? We buy our ingredients from a distribute called Nile Foods. It's the same company all the franchise restaurants use. For whatever reason. Oh. For whatever reason, Nile Foods suddenly increased their prices. Hold up a second. Won't that force the franchise restaurants to raise prices or cut into their margins too? That would make sense. If the supplier is the same, cost should be the same. I don't really get it, but this is like because of inflation, right? The thing is, all the franchise restaurants are affiliated with Nile Foods, so they're getting discounts on their supplies while these discounts happen to cancel out all of the recent price increases. What? That's unfair. How are mom and pop shops supposed to compete? Is it possible that they're trying to pressure you to join the Nile Foods umbrella? They suggested as such a few times, but I wanted to keep this restaurant as my own. It's been passed down from generation to generation. It was a stupid idea. I tried to protect it, but I ended up just losing everything. At first, I thought I could just work harder to satisfy more customers. But life really doesn't work that way. I know it sounds like I'm crushed, but I feel better now I talked about it. Thanks for listening. It means a lot. I understand. Huh? I understand your pain. Ma'am? I tried and tried and tried, only for my plans to be ruined by someone else. Oh. Or I'll pour everything I have into a dish, only to have its value be offhandedly degraded by someone else. That happens. That's too bad. And even then, I get back to it. I try again, only to have my plans ruined while I'm still making them by a random natural disaster. Fuka. But like leftover turkey after Thanksgiving, I preserve. Only to see all that food I made was eaten before I even served it. What's going on? What's happening to Fuka? Whatever it is, can I join in? Ma'am, I get what you're saying. Please, just calm down. I'll help you. Really? If we work together, I'm sure there'll be a way. You can't just give up without trying. If you manage to save my... I don't even know how I'll ever repay you. Thank you so much. It all turned out well. I knew I made the right choice, kid. I mean, inviting everyone. Has anything actually turned out well yet? Well, has anything gone wrong yet, Sensei? Nothing, right? So it'll be fine. Huh? What's the long sigh for? I would sigh too, dude. I would. Because that's just the jinx.
Sensei, 明けましておめでとう。一緒に美味しいもの探しに行きましょう。寒い時に何かを食べると体が温まるって言いますよね。ほら、たくさんのおせちが私たちを待ってますよ。
Slightly longer than the usuals. I hurt my finger. Oh my god. I keep getting random keep getting random cuts on my hand. It's always the hand. It's always the hand. Never somewhere else. When I wake up, there's a random cuts. They're like deeper than paper cuts. That's all I know for sure. Sometimes I can get off work, get one of those cuts, and I won't know. This time it happened hours after I got out of work. I find it impossible to not have noticed. Anyways, start with 2. Funka's back alley enterprise. Amazing. The hood vents, gas burners, fryer, oven, they're all prone to becoming oily messes. But these are so clean that they look brand new. Your refrigerator is incredibly neat and ingredients are well organized and easy to access. The vegetables are kind of bruised, but that must be a supplier problem. As for seasoning, it seems like you dispose of them earlier than they're stated. Well, if I got someone sick, I'll lose credibility. Is that not okay? No, not at all. The kitchen is clean, practically spotless. All that being said, you always use the same seasoning when you cook? Yes, that's all I was taught. All the ingredients are being seasoned the same. We might have found our first problem. But before that, I've been thinking about something for a while. Yes, what is it? You said that you source all your ingredients from... Okay, I'm gonna need to know how to actually pronounce that. Niao. That's so strange. Niao Foods, right? Yes, I don't have any other option. Well, honestly, the quality of the ingredients are subpar. I see. You aren't the only one who noticed that. When I started buying from Niao Foods, regulars began complaining about the overall taste of their meals. But Niao Foods monopolized all distribution in this area, I don't have any other choice. Your supplies are an issue. The school lunch club can help with that. Right. It's a bit of a distance to travel, but would you come with me? Boss, I would like to ask for your help. Of course. What can I do for you, Fuka? I help you and you help me find more customers. It's a win-win situation. I'm in debt to you. Oh no. No need for that kind of talk. It's only natural to help each other in times of need. We supply foods to the Gehenna students, so our quality is guaranteed. To receive all this help, I don't want to be a burden. Not at all. It's only natural for people in the culinary community to help where help is needed. We're all committed to helping you. And you couldn't have chosen a more trustworthy savior. I would vouch for Fuka any day. I can as well. See, even Charlie Sensei is on board. Hey, isn't that the owner of Sparrow? I think so. What's going on here? Why are they talking with a Chirp Market's owner? Could it be? Could it be what? Now that we have the ingredients, shall we get cooking? Jewelry. Can you get started with prep work? Leave it to me. I don't mean to overstep on your established practices, but have you considered using the residue heat to mix the sauce? The meat gets coated in it, and the taste and texture will be completely different. It's almost like caramelizing it. Oh, I didn't think of that. When making soup, stir fry the ingredients a bit before adding water. It'll give the whole thing a deeper taste. But couldn't I just end up overcooking the solid ingredients? That's a risk for sure. Think of it like a puzzle. Each dish needs its own solution and perfect balance. Bulk cooking is hard. The amount of ingredients can be multiplied by the number of people, but you can't necessarily do that for heats. Is there a solution? Stir often to make sure things cook evenly, but not too much so as to ruin the more delicate ingredients. You have to be careful to stir the perfect balance. So we completed a few new menu items, and now we need someone to evaluate if they are a success. Aruna, I've been waiting. Now then, time to dig in. I'm so nervous. I'm just a lot of tension right now. Why am I so nervous for? What am I so nervous for? Why did I say why? Thank you for the food. The meal. Please don't blow up Aruna or blow anything else up. Passes. Yes. From a gastronomic perspective, It was impeccable. More importantly, it's a shame to eat food like this alone. Why don't you all join me? Food approved by Haruna. I'm excited. The smell made it so painful to wait that it feels like I haven't eaten all day. Okay, let's... Huh? Is it the helmet gang? Yeah. Where's the owner of this dump? You, who said you could change suppliers. This is a breach of contract. Didn't you read the fine print? There will be penalties, compensation, bankruptcy, and not the kind that rich people get. Hey, watch where you're going. Oh. Oh, it's just... My food. I didn't even get to taste it. Oh my, what a tragedy. Calling it a tragedy is kind of dramatic. And it was your fault. Anyway, you should have been more considerate of my elbow. Not that I think you'll succeed, but you should at least try to run away. Oh, she's absolutely unforgivable. Oh. Oh wait. Yeah, this was the team I used for the quests. I think. Alright, I'll just skip all this fighting. Alright. Over. Only had to use one ability. Skill. EX skill. Alright. This isn't over. Who even are you people? Allow me to answer you. We're pilgrims. Our holy sites are the gastronomic extremes of the world. Undaunted by any hardship or obstacle standing between us and delicious food. We are none other than Gehenna's Gourmet Research Society. Eat or die. The Gourmet Research Society? Really? The ones who dump into a sea of fire for popcorn? Where do you hear that nonsense? They didn't jump into a sea of fire. That's where they came from. They left because they already ate everything inside of it. Rumor has it, one of them has a black hole for a stomach. If you get too close to her stomach, to her mouth, you'll get sucked in. Kirby. Just Kirby. And don't they have some sort of curse that no meal can be finished around them because something always comes up? Anyway. What are those demonic terrorists from the Gourmet Research Society doing here? Demonic terrorists? We just go around eating good food. A few explosions here and there are unavoidable in that process. I heard how shameless the Gourmet Research Society is. Now I see all the rumors are true. How scary. Listen up. You have no right to interrupt us here. Right? We have the power of contract law on our side. The owner here is supposed to vacate the premises. We're just here for a friendly reminder. Yeah, we're just being good neighbors. Except we're not actually neighbors. Which means we're going out of our way to be nice. That's odd. I don't remember my neighbors ever wearing helmets and threatening people with guns. We don't threaten anybody with guns. We just threaten people while holding guns. So why are the government helmet gangsters involved with Nio Foods? Supposed contract disputes? Can we assume then the existence of a relationship between Nio Foods and the government helmet gangsters? What? That's crazy talk. We're toast if the higher ups hear about this. Well, they won't hear about it if there are no witnesses. But there are witnesses. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, no witnesses. Oh, I'm sorry. We must have given you a concussion since you can't seem to think straight anymore. You couldn't even touch us a moment ago. So where is this confidence coming from? Fools. When cowards like us change our attitude, there's always a good reason. Whatever could you mean? No need for questions. Just turn around and realize your defeat. Oh god, no. Oh, what is... More of them. What's going on? Why are you spamming us with emergency calls? We want to get this out of the way. There's a meeting for pet rock owners that I want to go to. Okay. Reinforcements? I see. How do you even quaint? Quaint, I think is how you pronounce it. How quaint? Or now, do you get it? No one challenges the gourmet helmet gangsters and gets away with it. No, not that. What I understand now is that you're no better than a restaurant serving spoiled food. Oh. Alright. Next one. Next. Just completely skip the fight. The only taste that matters is the taste of money. Nayo Moto Kan. What? I guess he's the CEO. Ugh. Can't even pronounce C. Okay. I'm just gonna stop. Just keep things safe enough to eat. Seasoning is enough flavor for the masses. Gourmet food is just cognitive. Dissonance. Ugh. Profit is reality. Buy mediocre ingredients in large quantities, then mix in low grade bit my tongue. Then mix in low grade ingredients to increase our supply and profits margins. Nio Foods patented patented synthetic seasoning will draw out the quality while we drown in money. Don't worry about the complaints. If they're complaining, that means they're buying. Mwahaha. That's such a cartoon villain laugh. And all this profit will go towards a good cause. the operation and expansion Cafe Nile, the franchise of the future. Idiots cultivate food. I cultivate business. I have something to report, boss. A report? Excellent. Mwahaha. By the way, I told you to call me Chairman Nile. Here. Alright, Chairman Nile. There's something urgent to report. Urgent? Mwahaha. It's always just the mwahaha. What could be more urgent than gloating to myself about my money? This isn't more worthwhile than that. If this isn't, yeah, I read it right. You will pay for it in the literal sense. Mwahaha. Yeah. So the message is, what should we do, Chairman Nile? I've been thinking about what to do with that restaurant. First off, some small club like the Gourmet Research Society is of no interest to me. What could be a problem, however, is the huge academy that club is a part of, Gehenna. I've heard that the Gourmet Research Society isn't very popular in Gehenna. Is that information reliable? Yeah, sure. Okay, your clear confidence gives me faith in your answer. Now all I need to do is swat away the bug that is the Gourmet Research Society. Please reconsider. Sparrow's too valuable to give up on. Yes, we're just getting started. Don't give up before giving yourself a chance. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your kindness, but I feel as guilty as I do grateful. I've been nothing but a burden to you. Aruna and Fuka agreeing is a rare sight. Sensei, what do you mean by that? No need to worry about that right now. Anyway, if we get involved anymore, there'll be plenty of problems to overcome. And a big company like Nile Foods is too big of a problem to deal with. First, I thought the problem was my lack of skill, and all I needed to do was to get a little help. But things are getting more and more out of control. But this restaurant has been passed down for generations. Right. You said you wanted to protect it no matter what. Yeah, you're right. It might be the best to join the Nile Foods franchise. I'd keep the building at least. No, that's not right. Gourmet dining isn't just about the food, but also the location, the atmosphere, the history, the situation. Gourmet is when all those elements work together to make buying dinner more than a simple transaction. I don't intend to allow Sparrow to lose its soul. I don't think you should give up. Really? I'm not a good cook at all. Everything I make ends in ruins. The only thing I can create are disasters. I make one little mistake and suddenly the food is alive and attacking people. What? Are you bearing the... What? How do you even pronounce that? It's just lead? That's how you pronounce it? God. So weird. Such a weird word. But no matter how many pasta-related injuries I cause, I'll never give up. Fuka and Sensei are always there to support and encourage me. And more than anything, I don't want to turn away from cooking. I may not be a good cook, but I love cooking. Nothing makes me happier than people eating my food. There's no point quitting halfway through. One day, I know that I'm going to make delicious food each and every day. And I don't want to see you give up either. I hope I didn't overstep by saying that to you. Everyone. But if I don't give up, what should I even do? No. We have the food. We have the chef. We just need customers to know about it. I see. How about a food tasting promotion? Yes. It's time to show people the results of our hard work. A new and improved Sparrow restaurant with good food good enough to back the claim. A restaurant with loyal customers can survive anything. Let's do this together. Is it really okay to have one more chance? Been waiting for you to ask. And the answer is yes. We'll help you with anything. We're just getting started. Time to give people a taste of Sparrow. Check please. Episode 5. Welcome. Grab a bite. It's a delight. A new Sparrow menu. Try a free sample. Sparrow, I thought they were closing. That's just a rumor. On the contrary, Sparrow is reinventing its menu. Oh, let's see how it tastes. It's good. I mean, the old food was good too, but this is great. I love how savory it is, and the texture is much better. I'm so relieved. Please support the new and improved Sparrow. If it's this good when cold, imagine how good it'll be when fresh. Ugh. Struggle with that sentence. Don't know why. Oh, the food was so good that I almost forgot my business meeting. Thank you, but also, you should really go. It's good. It's really good. But, is there a problem? How much does it cost when you're not giving it away? Well, considering the cost of ingredients, transportation, and labor, it'll be about 900 yen. That much? I usually only spend 600 on lunch. Really? It's only a little more expensive than other restaurants, and Sparrow's prices have always been like that. Yeah, and that's why people thought Sparrow was closing. I won't be able to come too often at these prices. I see. I mean, if I'm gonna splurge on a meal, I'd rather go all in and eat something more luxurious. The food is better than most places, sure, but ultimately it's pretty basic stuff. If I'm going to spend more than the bare minimum, I'd rather try something new. There's a limit to what Sparrow can make with the ingredients we have. I'm sorry, but that's not the customer's problem to solve. That's true, but I see. Taste isn't the only thing that's important, but the price matters too. That was our carelessness. We forgot the business side of things and focused too much on the quality of food. If anything, I think we should just need more quantity. These portions are too small. Are you sure that's not just a you thing, Akari? No, I thought the portions were too small as well. Well, I'm not sure if that helps. Chirp Market's ingredients are high quality, which means increased portions just leads to increased costs. Increased cost. Oh my god, I almost said price. And this area is flooded with cheap options thanks to Nile Foods. So we'll look pricey by comparison. If we want to win people over, we have to play their game. Unfortunately, their game includes a certain level of quality decline. I don't like it one bit. Why not aim for both quantity and quality? And how would that even be possible, Sensei? Having 2 tiers of menus by consolidating the low and mid price items, we can cut costs by having a smaller, more standardized menu, while also offering a separate, more specialized menu for regulars, so our offerings aren't too monotonous. Each menu will be smaller, but they'll have something for both. Those looking for a quick buy-in, those looking for higher quality meals. Not a bad idea. If we can get the balance right. I like the idea of a set menu. Kind of like school lunch. Lunch at our school is awful, but I bet the set menu at Sparrow will be great. Don't forget the owner's workload. After we're gone, there's a reason school lunches aren't appetizing. I think this is a great idea. Good job, Sensei. But now we need to discuss buying cheaper ingredients for the standardized menu. I guess we have no choice but to find sources from this district. Aruna won't be happy about that. Of course she won't. She hates compromising. This is different. It's necessary for Sparrow's survival. So I'm making an exception. Speaking of which, we should leave the grocery shopping to Juri. What? It's a bit rude to be surprised. Juri makes some mistakes in the kitchen, but she has a great eye for ingredients. Yes, it's a bit embarrassing to say this about myself, but I study grocery shopping really hard. I might not be the most helpful in the kitchen, but I can help by finding good ingredients. If you say so. That's that, Sensei. I guess it's time for me to start moving. Good luck. Sold out? No way. I went to the street dominated by Nile Foods to buy groceries. Everything looked exceedingly normal, nothing special in sight. The street is really bustling today. I guess it makes sense considering the time. I'm kind of excited. You have a lot on your plate today, Juri. Not at all. I do this sort of thing every day for school lunch club. If anything, today is easier and more enjoyable than usual. Oh, I'm not saying the school lunch club work isn't enjoyable. It's amazing seeing the senior members of the club work. Their skill is mesmerizing. Just watching them makes me happy. I would be just as happy if they made even more delicious lunches. I get what you're saying. I'm sure you hear things like that quite often. Right. This is what the school lunch club is supposed to do, but thanks for coming, Izumi and Akari. Absolutely, I love looking at delicious food, but I love eating it even more. I just didn't want Juri to keep all the culinary eye candy to herself. Anyway, the more help, the better. So don't worry about it, Sensei. I'm not sure about all that, but if you say so. Alright, let's go grocery shopping. Our goal is to find the best of the best mediocre food ingredients. Ugh. Oh, this cabbage looks decent, but not too decent. There aren't many brown spots. It's hard when you push on it, so it's fresh at least. It looks affordable. Affordably good. Ugh. Excuse me. We'd like to buy these cabbages. Oh, sorry. We're all sold out. What? But I'm holding one right now. I'm sorry. We were paid in advance. Are you sure there are none left? I'm sure. Besides, we were told not to sell anymore, even if we had them. I'm sorry. I wish it didn't have to be like this. This is nonsense. Let's try buying meat instead. The pork here looks good. It's a nice pink. The marbling looks good. We're closed. We're closing for today. What do you need? What? Already? We're all sold out today. Did someone happen to pay you in advance? Yeah, actually, it's kind of strange. I never had this happen before. Sorry. Please come again when we've restocked. Oh. Something smells fishy, and it's not the meat. Well, we can go buy soy sauce and cooking wine, but I have a bad feeling about this. The seasonings have a long shelf life and aren't something you often buy in bulk, so they shouldn't be sold out. Hello, do you have soy sauce and cooking wine? We also need cooking oil. Actually, we have to close until more inventory comes in. Everything's sold out? Yes, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Once or twice could be a coincidence, but 3 times? No way. Someone doing this on purpose? But why? That's so mean. This is no accident. Let's check out other places. I wonder who it could be. It was fruitless. I'm not just talking about the fruit vendors. Everything on the street is sold out. Not everything, Sensei. Just everything decent. Someone is trying to stop us, but why? Because you crossed the line. Oh, is it the CEO or the helmet? Gang. Who's that? Oh, it's the helmet. Yeah. You're in too deep. You probably won't do it. But it's not too late to turn back. Walk away, then we'll stop interfering. You seem to know the answer already. What makes you think we'll walk away? Listen, it's inconvenient for both of us. We don't want to do this, and you don't either. So if you stop, so can we. Well, like if we stop, you'll just take over Sparrow. The restaurant can't possibly be worth the trouble. So fine, have it your way. I'll figure it out. I figured they would come to this, so I came prepared. Oh, those things aren't wearing helmets at all. Oh, I see how it is. Remember, this is your fault. Things are gonna end a bit differently this time. Ugh. Damn it. Well, that was so tough. Seems Nile Foods takes the Sparrow business more seriously than I thought. What makes you say that? They've gone through a lot of trouble for just a single restaurant. It's not Sparrow itself that matters, but its refusal to submit is a focal point. Focal point? For those who don't want to join Nile Foods, it's because a bit of a rally point. It's become a bit of a rally point. The owner just wants to protect their business. Yeah, and there are other owners thinking the same thing. Regardless of the owner's intentions, the fact that Sparrow is still around, it's a bad look for Nile Foods, and it discourages other businesses to resist the company. And instead of the PR department, Nile Foods has us. It's our job to get rid of Sparrow in the most striking way possible. It will teach other business owners a lesson. And you're fine with that? Well, it's not exactly an airtight plan. Then why follow such a maniac? Because I need to pay rent. Rent? Right. We're not helping Nile Foods. We're working for Nile Foods. Aside from the whole intimidation tactic thing, we get paid to collect, process, package, and distribute ingredients and products. For the gourmet helmet gangsters, Nile Foods is just a job creator. It's not like we're doing this for fun. And it's not just us. There are plenty of people who'll be better off working for Nile Foods, including local shop owners. What about the people who don't want that? Not my problem. I'm just doing my job. Is there any way we can negotiate? No idea. You have to speak with our employer directly. But good luck finding out the location of Nile Foods headquarters. Oh, it's on their website. Where? Nile Foods' #1 priority is to provide affordable and delicious food for the betterment of local communities. To visit us, I don't get paid enough for this. Oh, they fled. Makes sense to me. Shall we get ourselves... Should we get going ourselves? Okay, that was... I actually like that interaction. The helmet. What a reasonable helmet. Gangster. Usually they just cause trouble, but... Yeah, it's just... just a person doing their job. It's a cook-off. Huh? So that's what happened. Feels like things are getting out of hand. Are you sure we'll be okay? The answer to that doesn't matter. What matters is that there's no point quitting halfway through. I'm not going to give up. Yeah, half-eaten food only gets thrown away. Naharuna's points, but I like where your head's at. Think of it as a test of will. Do we have the determination to seek the ultimate taste no matter the danger? There's no meal better than one earned. The Government Research Society has a new target, Nayo Foods HQ. Chairman Nayo, I have something to report. Wahaha, what is it? The Government Research Society is heading towards Nayo Foods HQ. What? How did they find us? Well, it's on the company website. What? Who told you to put the address on the website? You did, Chairman Nayo. Do you always do what people tell you to do? Oh. What? I mean, when they pay me to, yeah. Wow. Just another evil laughter. Customers so passionate that they'll come straight to us. It'll be rude not to greet them. Hospitality? Wait, yeah. Wait, hospitably? Ugh. Okay, your attitude has completely changed. And I'm not sure what orders I'm supposed to follow anymore. Shut up. Call up the reserves. Prepare for battle. Is that really the best option? No questions. This is the headquarters of Nayo Foods. Okay. The CEO just seems like a regular cartoon villain, especially with that laughter being mwahaha. And he does it nearly every time. Nearly every 2 lines. Where's the CEO or the president or whatever you call yourself? I'm calling you out. Hiding is just going to make us get louder. Wow, all this food looks delicious. Can I try it? Then can I finish it? I think you should go out there. I think we're about to lose our entire stock of food. No! The potential profits! The damages! Alright, I'm making an executive decision. Time to end this. Oh. Alright, let's see. Before we begin, thank you for the warm welcome. Wahaha, I aim to please. May I ask why you're rolling out the red carpet for us? As the head of Naomoto Foods, I'm in charge here. Trying to enter without prior notice or reservation will result in an automated response. That response happens to be a very proactive security system. So a proper meeting could have been scheduled? Wahaha, it's on a case-by-case basis. Ugh. But the review process takes about a month or two. I feel very pleased with our approach then. Thanks for the explanation. Now let's get to the points. I prefer that. Efficiency and adaptability are the foundations of management. Efficiency is in doing what? Destroying the concept of gourmet by flooding the market with nothing but cheap, low quality food? Yeah. Do you have a problem with good business? I'm almost impressed at how you can ignore such an obvious problem. Spend too much time in an office. You've lost sight of what your own product is supposed to be. As if consumers even pay attention to the trivialist. Like how their food tastes. I know exactly what my product is. More food at cheaper prices. People are happier that way. Are you suggesting I should just throw out ingredients and food below a certain quality? Why would I even ever be so wasteful? Why would I ever be... Ugh. I'll give you a simple answer. You're deceiving people. Not even fish can survive in water that's too clean. But it's important to keep the water as clean as possible. Maybe I'm too much of a big picture boss to get it. But isn't it strange to cling to such tiny details? What's strange is that the name Nile Foods, you don't seem to make anything that qualifies as food. I resent that comments. Your answer is as bland as your products. Oh, just like that. Just passive aggressive comment. Probably just insulting each other is just... Okay then, a cook-off. What? You heard me. A cook-off. Let's have a cooking contest. This is about food, so let's compete with food. It'll be fair, so no one can object to the results. This is clearly bait for a trap, right? Bait. Is it edible? What do you think, Haruna? If it is a trap, the Gourmet Research Society will spring it and win anyway. I'll accept your challenge. It's New Year's. Feeling festive? I am. Holiday foods only? Let's compete with Osechi. Osechi? Lots of manual work. Surprisingly difficult to make taste good. Which makes it the best way to test our cooking skills, no? What will the competition be? We'll make Osechi using the same quality and quantity of ingredients, then have the members of the Merchants Guild taste it. And whoever gets a positive reception wins. Exactly. If Nile Food wins, you give up on Sparrow. Wahaha, yeah, another evil laugh. And if we win, you'll keep your grubby hands away from Sparrow. I'll accept. We accept too. And of course, nobody at the head of the major organization will ever go back on their word, right? Haha. I'll wager all of Nile Food sells on that not happening. I mean, I don't want to try fighting them, but are you sure cook-off will work? Fool, this is free marketing. Marketing. You see, I did some research and found out that the Gourmet Research Society's notoriety. And he's just bringing this up now. Well, what happened if we broke the infamous Gourmet Research Society in front of the Merchants Guild? The status of Nile Foods among the students of Kevodos would be absolute. Remember, appealing to the Kevodos students demographic never fails. Yeah, that's really great business advice. By the way, are you gonna pay us overtime? Results first, pay later. I don't think that's how overtime works. I don't know why, but I really like the Helmet Gang this time around in this event. Well, especially that one person, that one NPC that keeps... It could be a different NPC, but it feels like it's the same NPC that we just keep seeing, the one with the black helmet. How did you come back with even more problems? Oh. Please, no need to shout, Fuga. Don't try to tell me to calm down. A cooking contest? Against Nile Foods? And members of the merchant guilds will be the judge? Will be the judges, How much are we preparing? 100 stacks. As you know, osechi is prepared in multiple side dish boxes that can be stacked. Usually, 3 to 4 people share a stack. So it's a simple order of food for 400 people. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. I think I'm going to go over there and pass out for a while. Sorry, Fuga, you'll have to pass out afterward. The contest has already started. We're already committed. No, you're already committed. You're the one who accepted this challenge, Haruna. And now you're making me deal with it. I'm sorry, Fuka. Huh? Haruna apologized. I don't just love eating delicious food. I love sharing it too. A good meal, something anybody and everybody appreciates. And that's why I can't leave Nile Foods alone. If they have their way, there'll be nothing to eat beyond their bland products. I don't want that. I don't want to see Sparrow disappear. And I don't want to sit idly by while people are being deprived of one of life's universal pleasures. Good food. So you're saying you accepted the challenge for the sake of the people here? I am. And you want me to help? I'm saying that too. Yes. And if I say no, what happens then? Like I said, I won't sit idly by. I'll think of something. Is that even possible? Whether I do something or not has nothing to do with possibility. I knew the risk when accepting Nile Foods' challenge. There's a high chance of failure and mockery. But no one knows the future. The fear of it won't suppress my love of gastronomy. You say that, but if you actually lose, you'll be moping for weeks. Huh? Okay, I'll help. Puka, I had a feeling you'll drag me into something anyway. Besides, you're not the only one who doesn't want Sparrow to disappear. I know it's a bit late for alternatives, but is there really no other way? Let me be honest with you, Sensei. Cooking is a battle of capital. Well, capital to an extent. Homemade meals are all about taste, but restaurants have the balanced flavor with being a business. Of course, there are restaurants who don't even try to balance that and think it's all business. Every time I come across a restaurant like that, I get the urge to turn off the faucet. Faucet? If you saw a sink overflowing with water and the faucet was still on, what would you do? Turn it off? And when I see a restaurant with prices where prices exceed food quality, that's the urge I get. Faucets are generally easier to turn off. Anyway, normally it would be nearly impossible for Sparrow to compete with Nile Foods. It can only temporarily compete on the same level because of the conditions of the contest. Shouldn't you have started with this explanation? Regardless, a crisis is just an opportunity. No, yeah, opportunity that's backwards. So let's just throw it in reverse, win and get everything we want. I don't have a single doubt our impending success. Please never get into gambling, Karuna. Why in the world would I do that? Gambling would only distract from gastronomy. That's reassuring. 400 people. I've never cooked so much at once. That's why Fuka's here. Do you think I'm some sort of magical wish dispenser? Besides, every time I cook in large quantities, I always have some kind of accidents. Don't worry, that's where the Gourmet Research Society comes in. How? We can tell the difference between a teaspoon of sugar too much or a drop of soy sauce too little. We'll get the taste covered. All you're gonna do is eat. So it was Nile Foods that bought out all the vegetables? I'm sorry. I hope you understand. You had no choice, don't worry about it. The ingredients Nile Foods bought had been returned, so they're available. The competition between Sparrow and Nile Foods using the same ingredients. I'm looking forward to it. Good luck. There's a problem with the ingredients. What's the issue? I see. They're crushed. We have to throw away about a third of this. This is a disaster. There's no way these should have been packaged so poorly. But according to the contest rules, we can't use any other ingredients. Oh. Looks like Operation Ruining the Ingredients by delivering them in a deliberately unsafe manner was a success. That's so specific. Good. Keep in touch. Also, we should start workshopping these names. Yeah, you should. They're so specific and long. What's wrong with these ingredients? They were only at Nile Foods headquarters for a few days. They look like they've been there for a month. Can't believe it. They're practically expired. What do we do? Long as Nile food uses the same ingredients, it'll be a fair competition. But I have a feeling they won't be doing that. It worked. Report to the higher ups. Operation make the ingredients spoil faster with the defunct storage succeeded. Almost said a bad word. I thought the seasoning at least would be fine. I would like to apologize. Once I send an item away, it doesn't belong to me, but still, I didn't expect all these bottles to be cracked. A food distribution company that doesn't transport products properly. Outrageous. Thanks for saying that. Oh wait, it just points, it just makes them look bad. Just makes Nile Foods look bad. Guess we managed to collect the ingredients. Yeah. The contest condition was to only use ingredients obtained from the street. But sabotaging distribution like that, like this, ugh. I have no idea what Nile Foods is thinking. But I'm thinking of ways to make them pay for this. How? Okay, we're actually really close to finishing. And my voice is just very much reaching its limit. Feels like my voice is just reaching, like, at the end of certain words, it's just higher pitched, like a squeaker. Or like a voice crack. Are you okay, Fuka? Oh, Sensei. Yes, I'm fine. There's just a lot to do. You shouldn't overwork yourself. Why don't you take a break? I'm sorry. I'll go get some fresh air. Ugh. Almost said an extra word. You must be thinking that Fuka is overwhelmed. I didn't even say anything. But you've been watching her all day. I guess I can't hide anything from you. She clearly reached her limit. But I don't know why. What do you want to do, Haruna? That's not exactly what I expected you to ask. You always catch me off guard. I want to win. We need to. Not just for gastronomy's sake, but for the sake of all those who have hopes for Sparrow. But what we need in order to win isn't my strength. And it hurts to know that. I'm sure there's something you can do. You really think so? I do. Could you tell me? Well... Did something happen to Fuka? I saw her on her scooter and on her way to Gehenna just a moment ago. No, she just went out to get some fresh air. Phew. Do you have any idea why Fuka would go to Gehenna right now? Yes, I think I know. Are you absolutely sure? I trust Juri knows what she's talking about. I do too. But would she really go to the rooftop of the school lunch club to de-stress? There she is. Amazing. Okay, you're up, Haruna. What are you talking about, Sensei? You're more qualified for this kind of situation. I think you should handle this one. Maybe... May I ask why? When it comes to understanding Fuka, you have me beat, Haruna. I appreciate the kind words, but don't you think this should be handled by the right person? Huh? I am the right person? Understood. If you insist, Sensei. Ugh. I was wondering what all the fuss was about. I'm sorry for intruding. Did Jerry tell you I'll be up here? Oh, yeah. Just go with it. Yeah. Is this not a good time? If this is about work, don't worry. I'll head back soon. I just need a moment. So, nice rooftop you got. You come here often? School lunch club. Work keeps me busy, so it's hard to take breaks further away. This rooftops become my go-to relaxation spot. Are you stressed? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Been thinking about what it is we're fighting for, what we're fighting against. Well, we're fighting for the sake of gastronomy and against Nile Foods' underhanded business tactics. I heard what you're talking about with the gourmet helmet gangsters from Akari. Yeah. Then you know everything. If we win, will the people working for Nile Foods lose their job? The possibility isn't zero. If Nile Food fails to take control of Sparrow, well, that might lead to the domino effect of other restaurant owners rejecting Nile Foods. That could in turn lead to the downturn for Nile Foods distribution business. Naturally, if they had to cut costs due to less business, they will likely fire employees. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. There are also definitely some shop owners who want to side with Nile Foods, and some people think we're just causing unnecessary trouble. Some people are too afraid of the water to rock the boats. But hey, sometimes the boat needs rocking. Yeah, well, sometimes the boat just capsizes. Oh, really? I just wanted to help Sparrow's owner. How did it come to this? Are you really that worried? If we win, if I help you win, then people will lose something important. Hate seeing others suffer. That's why I joined the school lunch club. And how do you see us? As students in the dining hall. I should be taking care of you. And the gourmet helmet gangsters are the same in your eyes? Weird, right? Even though all they've done is attack us? Fuka. Huh? Everywhere gain is found. Wait, seems a bit strange in a sentence. Everywhere gain is found, loss follows. Gastronomy is no exception. Hesitation will only lead to great restaurants disappearing. We can't just watch that happen. Isn't that why we fight? Right? Nile Foods isn't gonna take it easy on us. They're already trying to destroy us and Sparrow by any means necessary. Even if we succeed, Nile Foods loses nothing but opportunity. Layoffs may or may not happen. It's a possibility, but only a possibility. But if we lose, the owner, Sparrow, loses everything. That's not a possibility, it's a certainty. I can understand that. And Sparrow's owner won't be the only victim. Everyone on the street will be victims too. Why is that? They'll lose their inalienability, inalienable right to experience true gastronomic glory. Oh, that's so hard to pronounce. Why are you laughing? That was very Haruna thing to say. That's a very, yeah. When it comes to gastronomy, I have nothing to offer but sincerity. It's not something I compromise on, and neither do you, Fuka. Me? I know you. You rarely show your real skills. You haven't had the chance to do so. Well, here it is. Are you really going to back down now? I see. If you're that committed, I guess I have to tag along. The other option, what other option is there? We've already come this far. Right, thanks to someone. Shall we get going? Sensei's here too, I assume. I've been caught. I had a hunch. Mix bonito stock with egg, some sugar in the soy sauce, and marin rice wine. Finally, is it finally? Yeah, I think it's finally ground fish meats. And what about the herring roll? Being dry now. Next, grill the yellow tail and snapper. The shrimp is done. Let's try things separately. I finished shopping the carrots. Thanks. And I forgot the taro. This is so nice to see. The owner and the school lunch club working together to make osechi with the Government Research Society's assistance. Yes, our taste tests are invaluable. Hey, tasting really is vital to cooking. Besides, we're in charge of cleaning up. I'm just happy to be here. We should do life or death cook-offs more often. Alright, let's see how they are doing. I think. Yeah, mwahaha. Give me the report on osechi production. Like a well-oiled machine, boiling pickling, roasting, everything's working seamlessly. More production, more consumption. Consumption. A new meaning to conveyor belt food. Oh. The more food you make, the more money we rack. Eat to fill your stomach. Work to fill your life. My life is overflowing already. Alright. Oh wait, this is the last one. Oh, I can do this. Oh, I thought I was on 8. I was gonna take a little break. But no, I'll just push through it. I didn't know it already went this past. We're only an hour. We might reach 2 hours, but that's fine. Hello to all viewers. To all our viewers. Oh, I skip words. How was your year? Are you ready to greet the new one? Phono School of Journalism Idol Reporter. Kawaru. Shinon. Wait, Shino. Yeah. Does anyone know where I am right now? Don't feel bad if you don't. We thought it was just an ordinary shopping district before we heard the news. Have you heard of the Naomoto Foods? I'm pretty sure, I'm sure plenty of you have. Naomoto Foods, also known as Nio Foods, is a food company that has been rapidly expanding throughout Kevolos. Today we received a report that a New Year's Osechi cook-off hosted by Naomoto Foods will be held here. And then clap. Yeah. I should have done this. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but clap. Today's sponsor is none other than Naomoto Foods itself. And they've provided a special guest for today. It's Naomoto-kan, president of Naomoto Foods. Wahaha, nice to meet you, everyone. Thank you for your interest in this modest events. Wahaha. And challenging Nile Food. They're a traditional local owner counting on taste to secure victory against this emerging conglomerate's power. It's the owner of Sparrow. Just like that. Just the introduction for Sparrow is just, oh yeah, they're just challenging. They're just challenging Nile Foods, just this huge company, and then this tiny restaurant. Just, I guess they are sponsored. Hello, nice to meet everyone. The rules of the contest are simple. Whoever makes the best 100 stacks of Osechi wins. Honestly, I'm concerned for my opponents. We at Nio Foods use cutting-edge tech and mass production systems to prepare Osechi without incidents. But Sparrow relies on manual labor. So, I worry how they handled such quantity. I see how generous of you to care about the circumstances of the opponents, Mr. Nile. How's the atmosphere at Sparrow? Wahaha, it's impossible. As if 100 stacks of Osechi wasn't hard enough, there's no way they survive. The sabotage. I can see it now. Sparrow's owner in tears. embarrassed for coming to the contest without even the required amount of food. And then finally, my magnanimity, well, thanks to everyone's support, we're able to make 100 stacks of Osechi. What? Wow, you're saying Sparrow can compete with the mass production method of Nile Foods? Can we ask your secret? It's thanks to everyone who supported us. I'll introduce them to you. Hello, Aikio Fuka of Gehenna School Lunch Club. Nice to meet everyone. And I am Kurodate Haruna of the Gourmet Research Society of Gehenna. Attention, everyone. This school lunch club... why did I say this? Can barely even make it through a sentence. The school lunch club and the Gourmet Research Society of Gehenna are both here. Isn't it incredible to see them working together? What's going on in Gehenna? And an unprecedented collaboration is driving Sparrow's success. I, Kawaru Shinon, cannot believe what I'm seeing. Nothing to worry about. That much homemade food is in such a short time. There's no way it can be food made with industrial precision. And now, the battle begins. Today's judges will be members of the Merchants Guild, all known for their picky tastes. Wait, I can try it too? Thank you. It's been a while since I had Osechi. Osechi's good, but I get sick of it after a while because it's so sweet. And it's just so hard to make at home because it's so elaborate. Wait, this tastes. I don't even like Osechi that much. Yeah, it's not that popular these days, but hey, it's nice to look at. This is the Osechi from Nile Foods. Well, it tastes as expected. Exactly as expected. And this is Sparrow's. Hey, hurry up and try this. You know, I actually never had Osechi before. Isn't it exciting? That's great. You know what else is great? This district, you should promote it. Don't you think the Kronos School Journalism being here is already enough promotion? Right, well, I was just thinking. My god, I didn't know Osechi could be this tasty. Amazing. Oh, let me try it. Oh. Everyone, are you watching closely? This New Year cook-off, sponsored by Nile Foods, is reaching its peak. And now, time to decide the winner. I've done my best. All I can do now is wait for the results. Victory was decided before the cooking even started. My victory is a fact waiting to be discovered. Mwahaha. Yeah, just classic villain laugh. The winner, by a landslide. I should have prepared a victory speech. Honestly, being so in control is almost burdensome. Naturally, foreign humility, humility, generosity. Let the wind speak for itself. Well, maybe I can speak for the wind too. Yes, like an assembly line. Everything always proceeds as planned. What an unexpected result. No one could have predicted this. Sparrow wins. Yes, yes. Condolences to Sparrow. What? Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Oh, I can't believe this. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's just hold on a second. There must be a mistake. 100 stacks for 400 people in total. It's homemade food. There must be inconsistent quality. My food was mathematically designed to be efficiently tasty. What more do you want? Maybe you took this too lightly, Chairman Niall. You. People say they get sick of osechi because it's usually mostly sweet. It's easy for people to get tired of sweet food. On top of that, the food was drowning in synthetic seasoning. If you tasted it once, you've tasted it 100 times. Why are you pretending you're any different? We are different, and we had different aftertastes. We selectively use various minor ingredients such as ginger, semen, wait, no. Sesame, oh my god, I almost said, oh. And shredded red pepper. Ugh. That's not all. Nayo foods seem I need to slow down on the reading. Nayo foods mindlessly mix low quality ingredients with synthetic seasoning. But no amount of seasoning can cover the poor quality of those ingredients, and I'm still messing up. Texture and mouthfeel matter too. Even if she takes mushrooms taste the same, people usually prefer them slightly chewier. But how are you able to make food for 400 people in such a short time? Oh, that jury. How many servings does the school lunch club prepare every day? 4,000 or so. I can't believe Nile Foods would be so worried about a mere 400 servings. And regardless of the serving size, the Gourmet Research Society can tell the difference between a teaspoon of sugar, too much, or a drop of soy sauce. Oh my god, too little. Our victory was inevitable from the beginning. What an incredible result. The courage to reveal the secret of their success. This scene is full of excitement. Who gives a damn? Who cares about the contest? Who cares about food? Chairman Niall? Gourmet Helmet Gangsters, Niall Foods, Reserve Corps. Punish them. I can't believe this ended in even more work for us. Work is work. Try not to be resentful. Resentful? Interesting word choice. What an interesting development. I knew it would come to this. Yeah, time to work off all this delicious food. The scene is reaching an even greater climax. A duel between Nile Foods and Gourmet Research Society, the notorious terrorist group of Kivodos. Don't go anywhere, folks. This broadcast is far from over. Epilogue, Happy New Year. Finally, the vortex of shady business dealing that drove the holiday season into a series of battles had come to an end. Sensei, hurry, the festival's starting. Oh. There we go, we got a picture. Oh. We prepared festival food in Osechi. Should be okay if we have leftovers. Good thing Osechi is supposed to be eaten over an extended period of time anyway. Amazing. I love New Year's. It should be longer. I don't think we have to worry about leftovers with food this good. I somehow worry when you're the one saying that. They say that all worries are self-fulfilling prophecies, you know. I hope the coming New Year is full of great things, and that I can make even greater food. Sensei, try this too. It's not too much, but I put extra effort into it. The best food, the best location, and the best ending. I glimpsed where ultimate gastronomy lies. A beautiful moment soon to be turned into a fond memory for me and the Gourmet Research Society. By the way, what happened to Naomoto? Oh, he said you haven't seen the last of me, mwahaha, then ran away. I'm kind of worried. Don't worry. No one who has ever said that has met a good end. We can always get together and make sure of that. What about the Gourmet Helmet Gangsters? Are you worried about them, Fuka? Sensei, I'll figure it out. As long as they accept their wrongdoings. We could get them part-time jobs at Sparrow. Really? Would that be okay? They did bad things, but didn't seem like fundamentally bad people. I talked about it with Sensei. Correcting mistakes is better than punishing them. You guys are always way too nice. Sensei, as always, thank you. Thank you, Sensei. We wouldn't have done it without you. Happy New Year, Sensei. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And to a happy new year of eating. Already time? Happy New Year. And so the new year began in Kavotos. I'm happy for everyone to be I hope for everyone to be happy in this moment. Regardless of whether they're on the right path or in a less conventional path of their own. What? The growth snapper came alive. Sorry. I'm sorry. This is my mistake. Never mind whose fault it is. How is this even physically possible? Time for the Gourmet Research Society to step in. Haruna, maybe stop for a second. We won't once. Already, Haruna. Everyone, seriously, let's take a second to think about this. Sensei is watching, we're at a festival. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, no. Haruna, yeah, just like I was saying, I hope for everyone to be happy in this moment. Yeah, that's the end. Very good event. Like the, but from what I know, there's also a translation errors in this one. I'm pretty sure someone in Reddit just like took multiple screenshots, but I think most of them were from the chibi characters from like the cafe and not the story, maybe.